I hate fake game advertisements. You hate fake game advertisements. This is a universal thing on the internet. You get these ads on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, where you get an advertisement of the game, but it's not the actual gameplay when you download the game and actually play it. But this game in particular has been all over my social media, my YouTube advertisements, and I don't understand why. And after like weeks of getting this specific game's ads, I just had to make a video and I just wanted to stop. The reason why I'm a little bit peeved is because this game specifically markets its game by portrayals of animal abuse. I'm not even kidding. You know the game Pokemon? You know the game Pal's World that's getting sued by Pokemon? Well, this game, Palmon, is similar to both of those games. At least in their advertisements, they advertise that you can, alongside your Pokemon, go and hunt down other Pokemon-like creatures, weaken them, and capture them. But the amount of gore that I see in these ads are insane. Before I show you these advertisements, again, I just want to give a fair warning. You can go to this timestamp to hear my commentary after seeing the advertisements and showing you what I'm seeing and seeing if anyone else sees these crazy ads. So again, giving a fair warning before we get into the advertisements that I want to show you. So let's get into the first one. So this is what I'm talking about. Cutting off the beak of what looks like a Psyduck kind of creature. And then you're selling the meat to customers who want the beak, I guess. And then with that money, you unlock another Pokemon and go into this other world. I'm so sure that this is exactly like the gameplay that you would get when you download it, right? But let's keep watching the ad. Oh, cool, you're fighting other creatures. And then you're selling their meat. And then you're putting them through the meat grinder to sell their meat to get, to unlock another Pokemon. Rinse and repeat, you get it. The real emphasis I wanted to show you was the pocket monster in this universe getting their beak just sawed off. Like, what is going on? Are there regulations anymore? Is anything working in this country anymore? Something as simple as a gory ad just... Like, this has been talked about on YouTube and internet platforms for years. Alright, so let's get into the second ad. Oh, nice. You got a Bulbasaur... Like, look at that! There's blood stains on the freaking table. And they're getting this, like, Bulbasaur-looking creature is getting their backs chopped off. Ah, yes, this is a running trope with these advertisements. This company's advertisements where a weakened Pokemon escapes an abuser and gets saved by a angelic trainer. Go into the healing pad, that's probably also not in the game, and it turns into an Ivysaur or a Venusaur-looking creature. Wow, the fights look really cool. Again, I'm sure this is what the game is actually advertised as, right? Again, you can see a theme just like the first ad, gory thing in the beginning, and then cool gameplay after the gory thing happens. You're a hero. Yeah, this third advertisement is probably the goriest one out of all of them. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You got a Greninja looking Pokemon that gets stabbed in the eye. Interesting. Same trope as the second ad, going to the trainer to get saved. Oh, it just leaves such a bad taste in my mouth, man. Again, cool looking fight scene after the gory shit just unfolded. Let's just say for a second that the gameplay actually looks like that. The fact that it started these advertisements, or the third advertisement started with the pocket monster getting stabbed in the eye, already off rip, I don't want to have anything to do with the game. And this is the last ad that I've also been seeing all over my feed. And you have an Eevee looking creature that, oh no, it's about to step on the nail, and it does step on the nail, and now it's limping. I really hope some trainer comes by and helps me. And she does. And now this is a completely other mechanism and completely other gameplay We're chopping wood and healing the Eevee looking creature. And now we have a base. Already can tell that this is probably a grinder. Yep. Just evolve willy-nilly. Now it's stronger to attack back. And now we capture the Egyptian-looking Pokemon thing. And now it just clears all the trees. Again, I'm sure this is something that is certainly in the game, right? Again, you are probably seeing the theme of something gory happening in the beginning, and then the cool gameplay mechanisms after the fact. But this is why I'm getting so bothered by seeing these ads, because it's just constant gore with pocket monsters or that look like animals, and they're getting abused, and it's all over my feed. And now we have this ad with a Pokemon getting its wing cut off. That's literally Professor Oak, who just gave you like an AK-47, and then you use it to capture other Pokemon in the wild. I mean, Pocket Monster. Remember, it's not Pokemon. And I just noticed that the character is dressed literally like Ash Ketchum. You know, minus the animal gore, this would look pretty cool to play, right? Alright. Anyways, so that's the gist of the ads that I've been seeing, and I guess you can see why I'm very flustered. It is a constant rinse and repeat problem with YouTube, with social media like Instagram and TikTok. Like, they get many complaints for these terrible ads on their platform. They clean it up, a month passes or a day passes, everybody forgets, and they allow it again because money rules the world. And then when the outrage happens again, they clean up all the ads, and then they get all the terrible ads or a new form of it again. And I mean, how about the ad with literally Professor Oak and Ash, a guy that looked like Ash Ketchum, in the freaking ad? You know, Pokemon is so worried about Pal's World, an actually good game that had elements of Pokemon in it, but in my opinion was enough to distinguish itself from it. And they're still dealing with the lawsuit to this day, I think. Yet you have these games that are literally using the likeness of Pokemon games and just crickets chirping. When you go into the ratings of the game, though, it's actually pretty high and pretty good. You see a lot of reviews of people saying the game is actually good. The game is great. The game is good, but the advertisements. And that's what I don't understand. A lot of people seem to like the game, but a lot of them are also, even the good reviews are critical of the advertisements this game puts out, because people who would otherwise try this game out are, like I said in one of the reviews for the ads, I would try this game out, but because of the way it's advertised, I definitely will not touch this game now. So I don't understand the shooting in the foot thing. I don't understand if this is some kind of advertisement, some like outrage marketing where maybe they do want people like me talking about how gruesome the game is. Does that convert to people trying the game? I don't know. But I'm putting it out there into the internet to not try this game. Animal abuse marketing aside, I see a lot of the critical reviews saying things like the game is actually a grinder after you hit a certain point. So they lure you in with actual good gameplay till you get to a certain level, certain part, and that's when it stops and you hit a wall. You plateau. And a lot of the scummy, scammy in-game purchases to help you progress further starts to kick in. Those kind of mechanics. I literally made a video about gambling, bro. It's literally everywhere. But anyways, I've been looking on threads on Reddit, the reviews I've been reading, and also TikTok and YouTube when I look up this game, and it doesn't seem to be a lot of people talking about it. So I definitely want to put out there that this game is terrible. Even the good reviews acknowledge that the ads are terrible. And some of the good ads also explain that eventually you are going to plateau and hit a wall and things get grindy. And the bad reviews corroborate that. But maybe another reason why this isn't all over YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, or more people aren't talking about it, because the culture also has shifted. Like, this is just another Tuesday now, and it sucks. Maybe by me making this video, the ads will stop coming to my freaking algorithm. Again, I don't understand how Nintendo goes after a game like Pal's World, who experiments off the Pokemon idea, what this knockoff is trying to do, but Nintendo won't actually go after video games or knockoffs that actually inherently use their brand in a terrible manner. I hope this company gets in trouble for its advertisements, but maybe, just maybe, by some miracle, consequences will be levied against this sort of advertisement, because the more you don't speak up and allow shit like this to run rampant, the more that you're gonna see stuff like this. And for now, I'm only seeing very gruesome ads, and it's from Palmon Survival. And I just wanted to make a quick video to be like, hey, is this hitting anyone else's algo? Like, just out of nowhere, it just started hitting all my social media. I do see comments on the internet though saying that they've been getting these ads nonstop. But that's it for today's video. I just wanted to quickly see if anyone was getting this game's advertisements into their algorithm, and we could talk about how shit it is collectively, as a group, like a family. We are not going to be nice like the Christmas hat suggests. We're going to be very not nice, especially to this game. But yeah, it's just insane to me. So anyways, leave your comments down below if you've heard of this game, if you've been seeing these ads. I just want it to stop. And I want to put it out there that social media sites that I see it the most frequent is Instagram and TikTok. So I hope they do something and check their systems or something. I'm calling it right now. I'm going to post these clips and these advertisements on TikTok of me reacting to it, and I'm going to get in trouble, even though these ads run rampant. But we'll see. So until the next video, I am your internet bro, Raph, and I am outski.